The Greater Accra Resilience and Integrated Development Project is a Government of Ghana project being implemented with credit facility from the World Bank.
The project came about in the aftermath of the June 3rd, 2015 floods. The event of 2015, as we all know, led to damage in excess of $100 million worth, deaths of over 200 people, impacted buildings in excess of 77,000.
To forestall the reoccurrence of such disaster, the Garid project was designed to improve flood risks and solid waste management along the Odo River Basin, under the participatory community upgrading component being implemented by the Ministry of Works and Housing with the support from the project coordinating unit. The Garid project is implementing measures that seek to improve flood and solid waste management and enhance public service provision in three priority low-income communities: Nima, Akwetiman, and Alubushi.
The interventions are in three areas. One of the intervention areas is to invest in improving the drainage infrastructure so we can better manage flooding in these areas. So we are looking at constructing additional drains. Where drains are in a bad shape, we will be rehabilitating some of them. For some of them, we need to expand culverts, expand the flow so that we can be able to better manage flooding in these communities. There's also another set of intervention that is going into improving solid waste management. You know, one big issue we have with flooding is the fact that people dispose of refuse indiscriminately. These end up into our drains, they choke it, and then we are flooding. So for these communities, some open dumping sites are going to be cleaned. We are going to provide support to informal waste collectors so they can be able to work effectively in these areas to get them to, first of all, dispose of refuse at the right places, in the right receptacles, so they are picked up and then sent to the right disposal sites. We are also encouraging households to separate their waste. So in this instance, we are looking at setting up some bring back or buyback centers where households can send some of these waste products to. Project is again looking at investing in improving access ways, which will come up with local drains as well. We are looking at investing in public toilet facilities, encouraging a lot more households to have toilets in their homes, investing in decentralized waste treatment facilities.
To deepen the participatory aspects of the upgrading works, the Garid project engaged community liaisons officers in each beneficiary community to support the mobilization and engagement with the communities throughout the process for the preparation and implementation of the community upgrading plans.
There is a whole planning process that is going with this upgrading program. So our community liaison officers are helping us with that process, bringing the community on board, facilitating discussions that enables them to identify and prioritize their needs so that in the end, we are able to align these plans to the needs and priorities of residents in these areas.
The project has also formed community development committees to improve community input into the final upgrading plans. Consultation with residents are currently underway for the preparation of community upgrading plans that outlines key priority infrastructure needs for each community.
The consultant is going through a process where they will begin to work with these community development committees and residents to identify and prioritize their needs when it comes to stormwater management, when it comes to solid waste management, and then the provision of other public services. The consultant is going to identify all these infrastructure, map them, and determine their current state. So they will be in a position to determine what then are the gaps or what then are the interventions that need to go into improving these services.
Construction works are expected to commence in the three targeted communities once the upgrading plans are completed and approved by the respective communities. The Garid project will continue to implement interventions that seek to make Accra flood resilient and the cleanest city in Africa. Together, we can help manage flood and solid waste in Greater Accra metropolitan area.